is Li Kynvi. I'm the intern minister at First Parish Church of Groton. Welcome to our Good Enough Lent series. We're doing adapted readings from Kate Bowler and Jessica Richie's book, Good Enough. Day 23 is about being honest about disappointment. Today might be the kind of day when you're feeling it the most, the loneliness that comes with suffering. That's because it is yours alone. No one else can see it with your eyes or feel what you feel. I remember a moment when I was about to be wheeled into surgery, and for some reason I could suddenly remember every line of a poem by Ella Wheeler Wilcox that I had memorized in the 5th grade. The poem loudly declares that in times of pleasure and plenty, we are surrounded by others. But when we must go through suffering, we must all file on through the narrow aisles of pain. I said the words very loudly and very formally, as poetry demands, and a nurse paused to look at me with great concern. But isn't that the right thought? When the suffering comes, your loss or grief or illness or disappointment forces you down a solitary path. I have found it to be wonderfully freeing to begin with the truth. As my best friend likes to remind me on awful days, you feel hurt because it's painful. You feel sad because it's tragic. You feel angry because it's unfair. You are okay to feel what you feel. We need freedom to acknowledge the brutality of life without minimizing or pretending or justifying. I would prefer a world run by formulas. I'm good and therefore I will thrive. I'm loving so no one can leave me. I'm hardworking, so I can never be slowed and stopped by sickness and death and disability and despair. The life I want is predictable, controllable, and fundamentally fair. But instead, I see that reality is infused by war and violence, illness and hurricanes and oppression. And if you're wondering, yes, people love to hear this perspective at parties. Just kidding. But all the good things that can come from prayer, trust, acceptance, connection, occasional miracles are there waiting for us. But first comes radical honesty. The more genuine our prayers, the more freedom there is to acknowledge the reality of all of a life that a life can be. In the meantime, say all of it, fiercely. Even the unanswered prayers, don't leave out a single one. Even if you sit among broken things and your confidence seems to shrink with each day, know that you may feel lonely, but you are not alone.